We identified an issue from the existing logic, that in after insert. What is happening? Every time if the account have no contact, it is trying to create a new contact on its own. Right? Even though if the account having the same phone number and email, still it is trying to create its a new phone and contact, right? That's a issue we had, isn't it? Now, what we are
Yeah.
trying to do here. So now, from now, we need to update in a way that it should not allow to create a contact record again. It should be using the first sequence contact. Okay. For that, the modification will be little. Okay. Let me do for one time a data load, and then we'll discuss about what is happening. Let me go back. I'll go to my developer console to make it more simple and easy. Hope you all know about writing queries, right? Select ID from account, execute. I have 10 records. I don't think I can able to delete it, but still I'll try. These have open cases or open opportunities and so on so. So we don't have any extra accounts as of now. And I'll go to my workbench. And in the data sheets from yesterday data sheets, how many records we had is same one? We have two records. We have Viharika's phone number is same and Viharika's email is same. But Viharika one account name is CO, the other name is Viharika. But the expectation contact should created under in the name of Viharika only one time, right? That's the discussion we had from the last conversation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Now what I'll do a simple data load because this is a developer edition. Let's log into a production, log in with Salesforce. I'm at instances. I'll do insert from record, select an object. Where is your file located? It is in desktop. Next. Now we need to do a field mapping. Name, and account number, account number, company email, right? So we mapped the fields. And either you can also do a preview CSV. It loads in the browser itself. So my data is right, looking right. I'm clicking on map fields and account number, email, name, phone. All the required fields has been mapped for an account object insert. We got an insertion view in Salesforce. If we can go back, Viharika CO. Okay, problem is here. I need to delete this contact. If I don't have existing contact, then that issue will come. Where created date equal to today. Delete, insert from account. Next, account number, name, email, map fields, comma, So now we got contact created with account Viharika CO, right? Now you can see Viharika CO. The same way we have other contact got created for Viharika. Now we have another contact got created Viharika. But if you can talk about technically this is right. But if you can see a functional, both Viharika and Viharika CO have the same email addresses and phone number. So you shouldn't be creating a two different contacts. You should be creating only one contact, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, why it is getting created? We have a after insert event whenever the contact is null. We're trying to create a contact object. Here you are seeing, right? We're trying to create a contact object and we are adding it. And we are adding it. The only change we need to do here, is instead of leaving as a list of this one, all you need to update it to map of. All you need to update it to map of stream, comma, contact, contact map equal to new map of string, comma, contact. So once I have done, let me create one composite key. Composite key. What will be our composite key from the earlier discussion? It will be like a record dot phone plus record dot company email, and I'll verify whether this composite key returns any value. I'll say contact map. I'll say contact map dot get of composite key. I'll create a contact only when the return is null. What does it mean null? Contact get of contact map. Sorry, get of composite key. What does it mean? What does it mean? It
There is
tries
no
to
phone number and company
yeah,
number.
it's a phone number and company email combination as a key. If I send, if there is any contact, it will not return null. So it means that the contact is already added for that combination. I don't even to care about it, right? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
And here, now what I am doing, so I'm just done with this. I'm just done with this. Now what is needed? So I am inserting my contact list. Instead of contact list, all I need to say values dot size, and it should be contact map because we are upgrading contact list to contact map, and you need to perform DML on values. Once you get values, the issue comes here. Issue lies on here. What is the issue? Because there might be a chances for one contact you need to assign to two accounts, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, this for loop will not gonna work for us. This for loop will not gonna work out for us. So what will gonna work out for us? Let's say for loop account record column account list string key equal to, what is the key here? record.phone comma email, right? Yes or no? And then we need to figure it out. Contact con equal to contact map dot get of key. If I say this one, what I will get in return from contact map? I'll get contact as a value, right?
Yeah.
So then I'll be verifying whether con is not null. It means that it have a value in it. And then I'll say account acc equal to new account, then acc.phone, so acc.id equal to, is it possible to do this? No, it's not possible because the contact will have only one account record. So whatever I'm doing again is wrong. Let's take. We need to rephrase little much here. How can we do it? Okay, map of string comma list of account. Account map equal to new map of string comma list of account. So what we need to do? The same concept, old tradition, the one we followed. If account map dot get of composite key equal to null, then I'll say account map dot put composite key comma new list of account, then account map dot get composite key. If I get of composite key, what I'll get list of accounts. As soon as I get a list, I have a method called add method, right? We have record done, and here it's the same old trend that we followed in before insert, like iterating a contacts list and getting here. Here where we have a contact list, here contact map. From map, can you get a list of contacts, right? You can get it, right? Using which method? Values. Let's say contact record colon contact map dot values. You can write for loop and values, isn't it? Using a map function. Yes or no? String key equal to record dot phone plus record dot email. Now I need to get my list of accounts. From where you will get my list? Accounts equal to account map, right? Account map dot get of. You get it or not? Now you'll get list of accounts. So what we do? Write a for loop. Account acc colon accounts. Account tm equal to new account. So tem.id equal to acc.id tm.contact __ c equal to record.id, then accounts to update dot add save. Okay, there should be contact now. Deploy this to SUSE. Okay, it got deployed. Now let me go back. Refresh. Deleting the records, the old ones. Data, insert, choose file, next, account number, email, name, then map fields, confirm insertion. Now I'm going to view in Salesforce, otherwise we can go simply here. Accounts, for Viharika CO, let's go and check it out. For all accounts, we have Viharika here. For Viharika, we have Viharika. That's the expectation, right, from the data sheet. For Viharika, the contact name will be Viharika. For Viharika CO also, the contact should be Viharika. So for Viharika account name, we have Viharika, that is right. Let's go to CO and we'll validate now. For CO also we have Viharika. Yes or no? Is that working as we expected to work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now let's go back. You can shoot me off questions like whatever you have, whatever doubt you had here.
Deepak, once can you explain the flow once what you created now?
Okay. We explain the flow once what I have created. So now the flow goes this way. So as soon as we get after insert, we have a trigger to create a contact when there is no contact for an account. Okay. So now earlier the flow is going right. First it will come to the account handler, account trigger handler, ATH, and it is calling our account contact sync process. In account contact sync process, we are calling process method, right? Now the entire process is gonna handle by process method. In this, what we are doing, we are checking if contact equal to null on an account object, we are creating a new contact, That's what we are doing, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, this is what we were doing. But now the problem comes here, like you cannot create. What if two accounts have same phone number and email. Same phone and email. So what happens if same account have two accounts have same and email? So technically you have to create one contact. You have to create only one contact. But with the existing flow of actions, what is happening? You are creating two different independent contacts. You are creating two independent different contacts. Clear? With the existing flow, you are trying to create two independent contacts, but that is wrong. Now we need to a process that will be changing into one contact creation. How we have modified it?
Deepak, before this, one other doubt.
Yeah.
Like in the just a minute, let me open the code once.
Yes, I'm in code now.
Can you go to account trigger handler once?
Account trigger handlers. Okay.
Here, before insert only you are calling the update account contact, and after insert you are calling process.
Okay.
Can you just tell us why? Because here before insert we are not able to relate. After account is adding, we need to create the contact, that is okay. Like after insert we are adding the process.
In
But before
update account contact in the sense if the contact is already existing in the system, the old contact.
okay.
If the account having a phone number and email, if that combination, if you're already having a contact, so we're adding that. You are just updating that contact ID and account using that particular related contact ID. Here we are not recreating it, but let's say now there is an account is getting created with the same phone number again, but the contact is already there. Now what you need to do, you need to map your newly creating account with the old contact, right?
yes.
That mapping is happening in the before insert.
Okay.
Because in before insert you have your contact ID. That is more than enough. But if you want to create a new contact, that time you need to have account ID so that you can add this account to a contact, right?
Yes.
In before insert, we don't have account IDs. The newly creating trigger.new will not contains any IDs, isn't it?
Yes.
So only we are creating contacts here. In before, we are not creating any contacts. In
So
before,
before insert case is like we are creating a new contact, but with the phone number and email there is an already contact. We are just assigning that contact to
to the
this.
account, that's it.
Okay. Got it.
But contact creation is happening in the after insert, that nothing but process account sync.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes.
Now let's go back. Here what we have modified. So we are in update process account sync. We are in process account sync. What we have done, created a map for contacts based on key, right? Created a map based on key. What is the key? Your phone number and email. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. First, the process starts here. Your trigger initiated, your process records, and then it will go back. It will go to your method. In that for loop, we have a decision checking. In that decision checking, like contact is null, contact null. As soon as is contact null, we are checking another condition. saying that is first time. What is first time? With the same phone number and email, this is the first time that we are getting. That time we are creating a contact. And we are storing that in map of string comma contact, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
And then not just that, we are also doing another way, saying that we are also storing map of string comma list of accounts. Why we are doing this? For the same phone number email, there is a possibility of getting more than one record, isn't it? For the same phone number in email, we might have chances to get more than one account, isn't it? So
Yeah.
how to store one key with multiple values? One key with multiple values will go inside map. Now, after getting this insertion, and we are writing, now we need to update. It's time to update a account contact field with the newly created contact IDs. Yes or no? Right? And then because we had a map here and we had a map of string comma contacts, so you can iterate your contact record so that you will get your contact record out. And then in inner for loop like yesterday earlier session, so we iterated a collection of accounts. So you will get a one contact combination, one key combination, like same phone number, email. You will be having multiple, so you will update the same contact ID to the same accounts. Yes or no? Any question? Or let me go to the code again. Now we can see what we are doing here. See. So now we got account list, which is nothing but your method parameter, right? From the method parameter, I am reading a string as a composite key, and then I am checking, hey, record dot for the current account if the record equal to null. When the record equal to null, then only I need to update, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
If contact is already selected, I don't even care about it. If it is null, and how can you say that the combination is coming for a first time? As I mentioned, Viharika, okay, first combination met, I need to create a contact for this. If the same second combination met, I need to update the first combination account contact only. That's the expectation from our scenario, isn't it?
Yes.
So for that, if the combination is coming for a first time, so by default contact map will be null, right? With that key.
To start with.
Yeah, if I start with the first time combination, then or ultimately this will be null. If I added one time, if second time if it comes with the same combination, it will not be null, right? It has some value in it. Yes or no?
If it is equal to that composite key
Yeah.
means it
Yeah.
will have some value.
Yeah, if it is equal. Remember, all our discussion is going on equal composite keys. If it is not null, that what we are doing, then we are not recreating a new contact. It means that we are relying on the first contact, right? But this is clear till contact is fine.
Yes.
Why we need to do for accounts? Let's say as we discussed, now entire combination is going on a same composite key with a different accounts. Now you need to store your accounts also in the same sequence, right? String is the same combination key, composite key, and for the same composite key you can have more than one value. So what we have defined, we define a list of accounts, so it can able to, now it is capable to store more than one value for the same key, right?
Okay.
And this statement This statement is as similar as this. Here we have done right new list of accounts, composite key, added new list. Here you are getting existing modules and then we are adding it and keeping it. So all these 5 lines I combine to 3 lines here, 2 lines here. So what I'm doing, I'm saying account.put composite key because this is null, I'm adding a new list. Same thing you are doing in the earlier topic also. You are recreated one object and then we are passing that object. So as soon as you say new list of object, by default it will create temporary variable in the compiler. With a practice you will get here. You will understand. So I'm sending it. And account map dot get what it will return? It will return list of accounts, right? Account map, here you can see. Get composite key, what it is returning here? List of accounts. Yes or no? For the list you have which method? Add method, yes or no?
Yes.
And then what you are doing? You are adding your record and you are setting your account map with composite key comma existing value. This is our earlier session. And now here what we are doing, we are sending account map.get composite key. You will get list of accounts. You will get list of accounts. Every list of records or collection, you have a method called add method. I'm adding a new record. Clear? And now what is the next step? Now you need to insert your contacts to a database, right? That contact, you can't insert a contact map directly because it's a key value pair combination. So from the key value pair combination, we need only values. So I used a standard method called values and I'm checking a size whether my contacts are having more than 0 records. Then only I need to perform my DML. I'm checking, oh, it have a more than 0 records. It means that it at least had 1 record. That's what it means. So contact map dot values, added it. And the next one, the same operations. So I'm reading contact values, created what we can say composite key. Using composite key, I'm getting my list of accounts from my account map, and then I'm updating to. Now, earlier, account ID is relying on where? Here only it will be there, right? Because these are after insert accounts. Yes or no? When the after insert means you have account ID already, right?
Yes.
So only I am mapping my account ID to account ID and contact with the contact, the one we created right now. And then same old stuff, updating accounts. That's all.